Welcome back to the IceHogs Broadcast Network, presented by BMO Harris Bank. Joseph Zakrzewski with you, joined alongside head coach Anders Sorensen as the preseason has begun for your Rockford IceHogs tonight. Game 1 of 2 in preseason play against the Iowa Wild. Coach Sorensen, you've been out there on the ice for quite some time. Development camp, rookie camp, main camp, and now the IceHogs camp getting rolling this week. I'd imagine yourself and the rest of the guys in that locker room anxious to get into the regular season.
Yeah, we're ready for sure.
For what's been the anticipation like? You get a good core group of guys coming back, but also some new faces mixed in. A lot of coaches and people talk about chemistry early on in the season and how it can come quickly or might take some time. What have you seen so far?
So far, so good. I think the familiarity with some guys helps, and I think the newness of some of the other guys coming in, it seemed like they really fit in well so far.
It's been fun to see some of the battles at camp, whether it's been with the Chicago Blackhawks or with the Rockford IceHogs. What have you seen from your coaching perspective? There's guys fighting for roster spots and guys looking to improve on what's already been established.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. There guys are competing for spots down here. They're competing for spots up there. So I think it's a healthy environment.
Now looking forward to these games against the Iowa Wild. Coach, last time we caught up with you was about being there for the players, the development of the players, and putting together some good habits. What habits are you looking for, and what are you looking to build off of, especially in preseason games?
Effort level, their second, their third, their fourth effort in battles, and just playing inside the dots a lot as a group.
From initial reports and the couple practices that you've had as a team, as all one big unit, where do you feel like the early strengths of this team lie?
Yeah, a little bit too early to tell, I think, but I think we're going to be pretty deep, from goalies to the back end up front. So we like our group.
Now, this preseason play against the Iowa Wild, no strangers to each other, both the IceHogs and Iowa, or even going to the Chicago Blackhawks and Minnesota Wild. You played each other 2 times in the Prospect Showcase. The Blackhawks played the Wild a couple of times, still have some preseason games to go even still. And then you got Iowa coming in now. I'd imagine there's maybe some carryover chemistry between the two clubs, possibly looking forward to the preseason.
Yeah, there's some familiarity there for sure, but it'll be fun. I mean, every game is a new game, right? The lineups are a little bit different for every game, from rookie camp to main camp to our camp. So it'll be good to see here.
Now, Anders, reflecting on you personally, you are the head coach of the team, no interim tag that was taken off earlier this summer. Congratulations to you. Do you feel like going into the preseason and this year, this team is fully embraced and taken on what your role is now as the bench boss in a full capacity?
Yeah, thank you. Yes. Yeah, I so far so good. I mean, I think we have a great staff as well, and I think I lean on them a lot, and that helps me a lot every day, and so I think we're excited.
You have Jared Nightingale and Peter Aubrey, 2 of your staff that you're very familiar with in terms of an assistant coach and goaltending development coach. You add Rod Klinkhammer as well to the mix. When we talked to development camp, he was still getting his feet wet. It was only a couple of days for him. How do you feel like he's fitting into his role?
Really good. I think he's going to be a really, really good coach for a long time.
Well, the IceHogs and Iowa Wild get things started tonight out at Extreme Arena in Coralville, Iowa, and they'll rematch to close out the preseason tomorrow night. You can catch all the action right here on icehogs.com. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs Hockey on the Hogs Broadcast Network, presented by BMO Harris Bank.